right. So this week we're really diving into this X profile, Social Baby X.
Okay.
And, full disclosure, the research material you sent over, kind of a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Like I was not expecting it to go where it went. So I guess our mission today is just, figure out what is going on here, who is this profile for, and what kind of content are they creating?
Yeah, and right off the bat, the name, right? Sociaby.
Yeah.
That makes you think of one thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, babies. Adorable baby photos. Parenting tips, I don't know. Diaper recommendations, maybe?
Absolutely,
okay.
Yeah. I was picturing, the best strollers for 2025.
Right.
But here's where things take a turn. Social Baby. It keeps showing up, but it's in these YouTube videos.
Okay.
And a lot of them are with someone called Muski Brusky.
Muski Brusky.
Yeah. And the titles of these videos, pretty unexpected.
Really?
Yeah. Like one of them is From the Lonely Villain to the Neighborhood Hero, Muski Brusky Eshion Social Baby.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that's not like a baby sensory video.
No, not at all.
Interesting.
So, not exactly baby talk.
Yeah, that's pretty fascinating. So we've got this Socia Baby, this name that's screaming babies, but then they're appearing in these YouTube videos with this, Moski Broski and these kind of almost cryptic titles.
Yeah, it is cryptic. And it really feels like this consistent pairing. Socia Baby and Moski Broski, and they're always on YouTube. So it seems like YouTube is like their main platform.
Right.
Like that's where they're putting most of their content. And then when you look at these titles, that Lonely Villain one, plus we found some snippets like Girl, I Need You Home, or I Just Want Some Ice.
Okay.
It starts to feel like maybe we're looking at something more in the music space.
Yeah, like some kind of musical collaboration.
Exactly, yeah. Like lifestyle, entertainment. So it's a lot broader than just babies, that's for sure.
Right, and it is interesting how this, baby idea keeps popping up, though,
Yeah, well, and that's the thing.
Is it just the name?
Well, so then we find this, it's like a onesie, but it's called Get in Good Necessary Trouble Shirt Gift for Socia Baby Onesie.
Oh, okay, hold on. A onesie.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us back to babies.
It does.
All right.
And it's got this digital art on it, so it really makes you wonder if there's, some kind of baby merchandise tie-in.
Yeah, that's a good point. That merchandise is a real clue. It's not just the name.
Right.
And get this, there's actually a baby registry. Yeah, for Jessica Barnes and Nathan Socia.
Okay.
And they've got, muslin burp cloths and a baby tub on there, so that pretty much confirms it, right? Like, there is a connection to babies. Like a real world one.
Wow, okay, so we've got this really interesting mix,
Yeah.
On one hand, we've got all these signs pointing to entertainment, music collabs on YouTube, but then we've got these undeniable hints that, babies are part of the picture too. So what do you think is going on? Like, why this blend?
It's hard to say for sure, but, these kinds of hybrid online identities they're becoming more common.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to reach different groups of people. Or maybe it's just, different sides of what they're into. But it's clear that the YouTube content, the videos, the music snippets working with Moska Brusky, that's like their main thing.
Yeah.
And the X profile with that name, Socia Baby, you'd think there'd be baby stuff there, but the information we have, it really highlights the music and the collaboration stuff happening on YouTube.
So what do you think the strategy is here? Are they trying to do too many things at once?
Well, it seems like the overall theme really is kind of this blend, this mix that we keep talking about. There are definitely hints of the baby world, but YouTube is like the main stage for the music and the collaborations. And maybe they're using that X profile to get the word out to a bigger audience, people who like music, like collaborations, and maybe even some parents and, you know, people who are into babies too.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So it's like X is the broad announcement platform, and then YouTube is where the core content is.
Exactly.
But it does make you wonder how well they're reaching parents and that baby audience, specifically on X. Like, without seeing that profile, it's hard to know.
Exactly, yeah. It's really hard to know without seeing the actual Social Baby X profile and all the data.
Right.
But the information that we have does point to this, like, you know, this multifaceted approach for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so to wrap things up, I think the big takeaway here is that this Social Baby X profile is like a puzzle. The name makes you think one thing.
Right.
But then the evidence shows this strong focus on music and collaboration on YouTube, and then these little hints of a connection to the baby world.
It is really fascinating, and it makes you think, you know, about online identities, like how people can mix different things together, and then how they use different platforms to reach all these different groups of people, you know. It really shows how much things are changing online.
Yeah, definitely. Lots to think about.